and welcome to Life with PV. I am excited about what I'm going to be talking to you about in the next 3 series, actually, not just 3 series. I read a statement, and it's a common statement that we all hear, regularly, fairly regularly. It says commitment is what gets you started in life. Consistency is what gets you somewhere. And persistence is what keeps you going. People that are deemed as successful in any area of life are people that have commitment, consistency, and persistence. And if you have these 3 things, honestly, you're onto a winner. It doesn't matter which area of life, you are definitely onto a winner. So today I'm going to be talking to you about commitment. The next series I'll talk to you about consistency, and the one right after that, persistency. So don't miss those. So how do you build commitment? What exactly is commitment? It's the ability to choose to do something and to determine to do it and to stick with it. The ability to choose to do something. Achievements, even the simplest of goals in life, requires a level of commitment. You can't get anywhere in life without commitment. Not in relationship. If you don't know how to commit, you can't go anywhere in life in relationships. If you don't know how to commit, you can't get anywhere in life in your career. If you don't know how to commit, you can't get anywhere in life with your businesses or even with your aspirations. So you need to learn the art of commitment. Throughout life, we're going to be committing to something. To have a goal, you must commit. To have anything at all, you have to commit. So you can't achieve anything without committing. So it's good to learn how to become a committed person. What are the things you need to put in place to be committed? If you think, I don't think I'm committed, today it's a yes, tomorrow it's a no, and I'm always jumping up and down. And you know what? That gives you an opportunity to tell a quick story about someone I know. There's this gentleman I know. He's excellent at so many things. He's so good at so many things. And unfortunately, because of that, he's always coming up with different ideas. Before the idea lands, he already knows what he's going to do, and then he's just really excited about it. And you see him and he's all over the place, really, really excited about this idea. And then the next time we see him again, maybe another 4, 5, 6 months, we see him again and he has another idea that he's onto that is going to make him his millions. And the previous idea that he had, fantastic idea, but he's not committed enough to the idea to work it anywhere to get anything from it. And he has another idea. Every 3 years, if you see him, you will have had 6 different fantastic ideas. The problem of this is that many other people then take one of these ideas and run with it. And I've known people that have become multi-millionaires on the ideas he has, but he never committed to the idea, so he never had anything out of it. And that really, really is very painful, because he still has great of ideas up to date, but he still hasn't broken through up to date, which is sad. And that tells you and I that we need to learn the art of commitment. So let me teach you 5 quick things that you need to do if you want to learn to be committed, or you think, do you know what, I could achieve much more in this area or that area of my life. I need to work on my commitment level. The very first thing when it comes to learning to be committed is don't be involved, be committed. Doing things halfway is the mother of getting everything wrong. Doing things halfway is the mother of getting everything wrong. Like that gentleman I told you about, he has great ideas, but he will do it only halfway. He will follow through up to a point, and then gets tired and another idea will come and he's jumped on another ship, and before you know it, he gets nowhere else, with nowhere fast with anything. Every time you do things halfway, you get nowhere with anything. Now, nobody pays for half product, nobody pays for half ideas, nobody pays for half relationship. You need to learn the art of commitment. So if you will ever learn to commit, tell yourself it's not just about getting involved. It starts with a discussion you will have to have with yourself. Many people get involved, but they are never committed. Okay, everybody, what's the idea? I'll just get involved. Now, tell yourself, no more just getting involved. It is time to get committed. It's time to get committed at work. It's time to get committed with the project. It's time to get committed in your family. Don't be half present and half absent. Be there and be fully committed. You see, if you half commit to everything and everyone during the course of a day or a week or a month, nobody will feel the power of your presence. It's just they will know that he tried to, and it's the person that says yes and it's never there. I know somebody, every time they tell you, yeah, I'm going to do it, just consider it never going to get done, simply because they always commit only halfway. So don't just be one of the people that will say, yeah, let's get involved in everything and achieving nothing. No, get committed. So make up your mind on that. The second thing you need to learn is that you can't work on several things at the same time. and expect excellence. Many of us believe that if I have my hand in so many pies, I'm going to have an excellent whatever it is. It's very difficult to put your 100% into 10 different places and still get 10 different 100% outcome. It is really, it's close to impossible. It really is close to impossible. You can't have your hand in all the pies and expect to get great results. So what am I saying to you? I'm just literally saying, try your best to focus. If you're going to get committed, if you're going to achieve the beauty of commitment in any area of life, you need to learn to focus. And focus will require you giving your attention to a specific thing or specific things per time, but not so many things. So reduce the amount of things that you say you want to commit to. Some people will share their dreams with me when I'm coaching them and say, well, I want to commit to 20 different types of exercises. You won't do any. I want to commit to 100 different types. You will never do any. So focus and commit to that one thing, and you'll be amazed how far you get to with that. So commit to less things. The first thing is don't just get involved, commit. The second one is commit to less things, commit specifically to specific things. The third one is understand that if you are not committed, somebody else will be. You see, this world is a very competitive world. This world is very competitive. Everybody, that thing you think you're really good at, there are many other people that are good at them. So if you won't commit, somebody else will do it, and they will then take the glory, and then they will then get the outcome. So you need to learn to commit, because if you don't, somebody else will take your place. I wouldn't want anybody else to take my place. I really want to be that person that will have an idea and follow it through till the end, that will have a relationship and be known to be committed to it. And I know you want to be as well. Even your goals, your business goals, your personal goals, your life goals, you don't want to be the kind of person that will commit to them only halfway. So understand this. It's a competitive world. There are other people out there that could potentially do the same thing. Number 4 is never give up and never give in. Quitting is also a lesson in itself. It's a really expensive lesson. If you want to pay for it, you pay for the lessons with time that you have lost and the energy you've invested. The truth is, if you want to be committed, you need to learn not to quit. To be committed, you need to learn not to quit. It's very difficult to find a committed person that did not have discouraging things along the way. Things will happen that will discourage you. Things will happen that will make you want to stop. You will get excited because there will be another shiny object. There will be another thing that looks really exciting and better than the one that you just committed to. Understand it. No, don't give out. Don't give in. Don't give up. Follow through until the end. We'll talk more about that in the next one. The whole issue of consistency and then persistency. We need to talk about those as well. But first here is to understand that when you make up your mind to commit, you tell yourself, I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give up until I see the result on the back of this, my commitment. I will follow this commitment through till the end. It's a decision. People need to understand it. You need to understand this. If you see someone that is committed, it's not because they brought a gift from heaven that is called commitment. It's because they develop the heart of committing to something in particular. Last but not the least, commit to something bigger than you. That's the easiest way. If you struggle with commitment, become part of a group and then commit within that group to the bigger goal. And then you do your little bit in the big goal. And you know that if you don't do your bit, it falls apart. Because sometimes some of us struggle with personally committing to things. And because you struggle with personally committing to things, you start, you stop. Nobody can hold you accountable to that. It's your goal, it's your dream anyway. But if you're part of a bigger organization, bigger dream, bigger goal, then there's something that must happen, because if yours doesn't happen, the whole project fails. So commit within a group and make sure that you commit to a specific task in the group. I hope that has helped you today. 5 things there if you really struggle with commitment, because the truth is, if you will go forward in life, if you will move forward in life, if you will achieve great results in life, you need commitment. And if you will commit, it starts with a decision not just to get involved, but to commit to what you need to do. Commit, don't just get involved. Number 2, understanding that you're not the only one that have the giftings. So many other people have the giftings, and it's a competitive world. If you don't do it, other people will do it. Make up your mind that you will never give up. No matter what happens, you will never give up. You've decided you're going to follow through on this and follow through on this. Number 4, don't do too many things at the same time. Focus on a few things per time so you can achieve them. Celebrate your success in them as well. It's a very good thing to celebrate yourself. I know how to celebrate myself. You should always learn to celebrate yourself. And last but not the least, there If you really still have a problem with committing after all of this, then be part of a bigger goal, something bigger than you, something better, something greater, so that you can celebrate the success you bring on board when you achieve your little goal in the bigger vision of the whole organization. I hope that has been helpful to you. Never forget this. If you really want to succeed in life, and I want you to succeed in life, it says commitment is what gets you started. If you're not committed, you can never start any dream, any goal, any target, anything in life. You can't if you're not committed. So work on starting, because if you don't even start, you can't finish, you can't succeed, we can't celebrate you. And we need to celebrate you. I need to celebrate with you. And I really need you to get committed. Get committed to your goals. Get committed to your dreams. Get committed to your relationships. Get committed to the things that God has called you to do. And as you learn these few things, and as you put them to practice, share with me the results you get out of them, because I know you will get good results out of every single one of this edition. Thank you so much for taking time out to listen to Life with PB. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed teaching this particular one. And don't forget, there are 3 parts in this series. Commitment is what gets you started. Consistency is what gets you going. Persistency is what keeps you on. So next time, I will be talking about the art of consistency and how to develop one. Thank you so much. Why don't you get somebody else to also come on board and watch this series with you? Share it with a friend, share it with a family member, and let's be a blessing to our world. Thanks a lot. I am committed to walk this journey with you. I hope you're committed to developing yourself as well. Bye for now.